Hey, it's Marita with another episode of Book Bites, and today I'm going to actually read you a whole book. And it's a children's book. I saw this book in I was waiting in physical therapy, and this book was laying on the table there for the children, and I was just really intrigued by Mathilda and the orange balloon. And how can a small sheep become a big orange balloon? With a lot of imagination and determination, anything is possible. And I was so intrigued by that. I literally went um, into my little dashboard at the library and I ordered it so that I could read it because I ran out of time. I didn't have enough time because my physical therapist is always on schedule. So I thought I'd read you guys a story. And if you find it interesting, you've got story time for your children. Um, So even the who's this by? Randall de Seve? Even the um what is this called? The beginning part, the dedication, or I think it's called the dedication. For Peter who lets me fly, and in memory of Fred who insisted I could. I mean, I just like, isn't that worth listening to? So Matilda's world was small. Look at how small her world is. She's this big sheep on this little tiny mound of earth. Here's what was in it: green grass, a green barn, gray stones, gray skies, gray sheep. There you go. So you got colors to be talking about. If you want to bring some education in, you can talk about colors and buildings and things like that. Gray sheep, gray sheep. Look at all the gray sheep. They look like clouds. And there she is. Like, what am I doing here? I don't fit in. Do you fit in? Which was all nice enough until the bright orange balloon floated by. It caught Matilda's eye while she was grazing. Matilda had never seen anything so magnificent. At once, something inside her woke up. Isn't that what life is all about? Colliding with something that wakes you up, and then you go down that wormhole and you're never the same again. What was that? She asked the others. They were older and had seen many such wonders before. They barely looked up from the ground. A balloon, said a nearby ewe, her mouth full of grass. Orange balloon, said another, starting on a clump of clover. I feel like I'm in Romper Room or something. So she starts chasing this balloon. Like, what is this? Orange balloon, said Matilda. That's me. You? The sheep laughed. You're not orange, and you're not a balloon. You're just a sheep, and you'll always be a sheep. So there's a lot we could talk about right there, right? Like, who are you to think you're different? You're just like one of us. Matilda disagreed. Tell me, what is an orange balloon? The sheep paused to think and to chew more grass. A balloon is round. Okay, so now they're going to start describing this balloon. And look at, she's all of a sudden, she's become round. That's funny. Go on, said Matilda. And it flies, said another. Like this? And she's like this, she said, a little out of breath. Actually, we gotta start over here. Sorry, you guys. I don't know what I'm doing. So she starts to fly, even though she can't. Imagine that. Bah, the sheep replied. Anyhow, you're not orange. Really? But what is orange? Orange is tigers, big and fierce. And so she becomes big and fierce. And, Matilda said, orange is the sun, offered a lamb, warm as wool. Orange is a leaf falling from a tree, and orange is happy, they all agreed. We have falling leaves. And they're orange. My cat, that is my cat. Do you hear her? She's playing. She just had lunch. Mathilda pictured herself an orange balloon, round, flying, big, fierce, warm as wool. So what does that speak to? That speaks to envisioning what she wanted to be, right? She held that vision of who she wanted to be in her head. Happy. She wanted to be happy. I never thought I'd be doing a children's book, but this is fun. Then the sheep realized anything was possible. Look at that. Look at all the things that are possible. Look at this one right here. That is funny. Especially with an orange balloon like Mathilda. And that is the story. It's such a cute little story, but look at all the wisdom that you get to impart as you read it to your child. Very cool. I hope you enjoyed today. Kind of unique, kind of fun. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.